everyone. I'm Kelly Schnebley. I'm with Colliers, and I'm also the BOMA Idaho president. And welcome to the 2021 BOMA Idaho Golf Tournament.
Hey, my name is Duncan Robertson. I oversee all of the marketing and business development for Tamarack Grove Engineering. We're excited to be out here at the BOMA Golf Tournament today. We're hanging out here in the quad, handing out all of the boxed lunches. We've got the music going. We've got a little squirt gun activity for when the weather gets hot. And yeah, we're just excited to be out here supporting BOMA, a great organization throughout Idaho, and we're just happy to be part of it.
Hi, I'm Sean Buckaloo. I'm with Nation's Roof. I'm going to call myself the co-chair of the golf committee this year since Mitch took a nice resting holiday on the back end. You've probably seen an email from me or seen a social media shout out from me. I'm on the board as well. Want to talk to you guys about the golf tournament. It's an amazing, fun event. As you can hear, there's probably some music in the background of this video. We've got tons of vendors. Want to give a shout out. Without the sponsors and without the vendors, the tournament wouldn't happen. It costs a lot of money and a lot of volunteer effort to make it happen. So we definitely want to give a huge shout out. It's a great time. We have almost 180 people at this tournament this year. So if you are a vendor or you want to get involved in BOMA, golf tournament's a great way to do that. You meet a lot of new people. And with BOMA as a sponsor, it only takes one or two connections to pay for that membership and to pay for the tournament fees and sponsorships anyway. So very good value there. As a player, it's a blast because all the vendors show up. They have an amazing setup. We have tons of contests for you guys, tons of fun events, tons of good people to network with and know in the BOMA world. And so hands down, one of the funnest events you can do all year round. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Definitely, if you haven't experienced the golf tournament, come and please do that because it's a blast.
Corey Selden with ICS. We're a general contractor. Today is fantastic. The weather's perfect, and it's just great to be in the community and get to see everybody, the who's who of Boise.
Happy to be here.
Hey, thanks everybody for coming out to the BOMA Idaho Golf Tournament today. We had a blast. If you were able to walk around the course, you saw all the sponsors, heard the music, saw the networking. I personally saw people shaking hands, meeting, doing business, and that is what it's all about. So if you want to get involved, if you were out here golfing today and you didn't get a chance to be involved as a sponsor, please go to our website, email me, text me, call me, and we will get you signed up for next year.
Idaho and beyond to another Thursday BOMA conversation. Like always this time of year, we're talking about golf. A week from today, we will be on the other side of the golf tournament, which seems insane. It seems like we just got done with the last one, and here we are doing another.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I cannot believe it. We are T-minus 6 days, and a week from today, we will be having a BOMA golf hangover, and we're so excited about that. This is like the most wonderful day of the year. It's so much fun to go out there.
It is one of my favorite days of the year. Absolutely.
And I did a screenshot. I should share this with you guys. I did a screenshot of the weather over the next 10 days, which I've been doing since the 8th was in our 10-day window. I've been doing, looking at it and making sure it is supposed to go from 100 down to 83 on Thursday. To Wednesday.
Hallelujah. No way.
Wednesday to be 100, Thursday a high of 83. I'm so excited.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Like, I don't know when that's going to hit. Maybe Wednesday night we'll have an
OMG. Yeah, I was not excited about standing out there with it, 105 degrees or whatever.
I know. Well, all week is supposed to be in the 100 degrees, 103, 102, 101, and then all of a sudden 83. So I could not be more happy about that. So we're
so really what will happen is the next week it'll snow is probably how that'll go.
Yep. That's how it always happens. I'm just excited it's happening on BOMA Golf Day, that we get to get out there and have a pleasant fall day and just enjoy each other and just be out there and not, honestly, last year was so smoky and sweaty. I just want to forget that part.
It was a little gross. It was a little gross for sure. Okay, so before we get going here, talking about some details of the golf tournament, Emily, why don't you just take a few seconds to introduce yourself, talk about your company a little bit, and maybe give away a little bit of details on what you guys are going to do on the quad this year.
Cool. Awesome. I'm Emily with ISG Print and Embroidery, and we do a lot of corporate apparel and merch. We do a lot of events, a lot of athletic stuff, but this is our first year attending and sponsoring the BOMA Golf Tournament, so we're really excited. We're going to be doing some fun things. We're kind of going with a little sweeten up your merch theme, and so Brittany and I, and actually my husband Brock will be there too, but we're actually going to be slinging cotton candy. And,
nice.
Yeah, cotton candy for giveaways and fun for people to take home. And we're also planning on doing a fun little cash machine. So we'll be doing some fun giveaways and just fun stuff. Maybe it might even be kind of like a little trick or treat where you might win something. You might be challenged to do something, maybe hold a plank.
I like the sounds of that. I like the sounds of that. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I do have to say that ISG did all of our BOMA golf shirts for our committee, so that when we're out there, because we have so many volunteers and so many committee members, it takes a lot of people to put this together. That now, for the first time ever, we're going to be able to say, "Hey, go find somebody in a BOMA blue golf shirt. Yay. They can help you." So we're so excited about that. They turned out so good. I should have had mine, right? I should have worn mine.
You should have worn it
next week. So we're
I know. I'm sitting here wearing a regular polo shirt, man. What is wrong with me?
What the heck? All right. Awesome.
Okay, Sean, take same thing, man. Take a couple seconds. Tell us about you and about IB Roofs.
I'm Sean Stockford with IB Roof Systems. We manufacture flat roofing products, and this is our first time attending a BOMA event. And as far as something exciting, sounds like I'm going to be hanging over at Emily's booth to enjoy the cotton candy. So I now have a challenge.
No pressure, Sean, but her booth sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm the present now. While we do have some giveaways, I'm going to have to figure out a way to make it exciting and make the world of roofing exciting now.
That's right.
So I'm glad I've got.
If anybody can do it, you can, man.
We should mention Sean's on the road, obviously.
Driving to the BOMA Golf Tournament right now.
Yeah, and making his way to the BOMA Golf Tournament.
Exactly.
So I do have a question. I believe I'm in the quad there as well. How much space do I have? Because I could take my flat roofing, make the best slip and slide there ever was.
Oh my word!
I would say let's do that, and we'll figure out the room, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think there's a green right there, the back of maybe the 17th green or something, or 18th.
Seriously, no, Sean, that is killer, man. That is awesome. Yeah. Well, and that's kind of the cool thing about this is it's not like a regular trade show where you have a 10 by 10 booth. This is like, outside of the clubhouse where there's golf greens and, grass and parking lot and all sorts of stuff. So we can kind of, work this in and figure out any way we need to make it work.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Kind of
slip and slide. Dude, that's
like
so
Adam
cool.
Sandler in the golf movie. Well,
Right?
I did that once for a youth group, and I made a bungee slingshot to do that on a slip and slide, where it had to be pulled back 100 feet, and you had a water ski rope handle on it, and you let it go. You soaked the kid down, you soaked the slide, the membrane down, and you held him by his ankles, and you let go.
Oh my God.
That is amazing.
I can see some serious injuries. We're going to have like a waiver.
Yeah. Is the BOMA insurance up for that, Jana?
Little kids are pretty resilient.
Well,
Right.
we finished it off.
Middle-aged dudes, not so much.
You want to what now?
We finished it off with a ramp going into a little kiddie pool at the end, and all I could say was at the end, I was thinking, I hope these kids don't go home and tell their parents what we did, because I am going to hear it if they do.
Right, dude, that's awesome.
Oh my
that
God.
is fantastic.
That is awesome. And yeah.
Okay, so anybody watching, make sure you come, because there's going to be some good stuff here for sure. And that's the cool thing about this is every year. So I've been coming to the BOMA Golf Tournament for 15 years now, Jana. And every year, I mean, literally every year, it's gotten bigger and better. And I mean, just like every other year, it sounds like this year is going to be the best ever.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited about this, and having, I mean, we're there to network. We're there to have a good time. We're there to golf, sort of.
Yeah. There's a few teams that'll be there to golf. There's a whole lot that, are there to have fun.
That, you know what, it is a good time, and it's going to be, there are a few things it sounds like that are going to be a real spectacle to just see and be a part of. And we've got that golf ball drop that we've got going, and it sounds like we're going to have a lot of fun in the quad before it starts. We've got Allied Universal going to be doing a tea time toast. They're going to have a fun thing there, and so it's going to be from beginning to end. It's just going to be from when you pull in to the parking lot, and Paradigm runs out in all their branded whatever they've got going on. I don't know.
I still hope they're going to wear tuxedos. I texted Kobe yesterday and told him to make sure he's got his tuxedos rented.
Yeah, and they'll get your golf clubs out for you and offer you whatever instructions, help you get through all registration and everything. It's just a really great experience. You're going to feel pampered. You're going to feel spoiled. You're going to have a party. You're going to, you're going to golf and get way too much sun and just have so much fun. So come and join us. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah. Well, and like, most networking events, come early and stay late, because I mean, it's, during the event is great to talk to people. But the really good networking and relationship building and relationship beginnings happen before the event and after the event. So just block the day out. Plan on coming early and staying late.
I'm trying to find something. We're going to do a full screen of it if I can ever find it. Sean Buckley sent us an aerial shot of the quad and where
nice.
and kind of an idea of where everybody's going to be, not like by company name, but just sort of by number. How we can sort of spread out in there and just make it a good time. So
nice. Just send that to me, and I'll just as we're talking about this, I'll just pop it in there.
Just pop it in there because you'll have lots.
Just pop it right in.
Yeah, just pop it right in there.
Pop it in.
Okay, all right. We're gonna apparently pop it in there.
It's what we do.
What we do. So Emily, talk a little bit about, I know you and I had a conversation, I remember, it was like 2 years ago. And I remember because I was shopping for hanging plants for teacher appreciation, and you called me, and it was such a great conversation. You probably don't even remember, but I do. So I was sitting there shopping and just having the best conversation with this woman who was wanting to be a brand new member of BOMA. And we were just tossing around ideas. I think we were getting ready for the cornhole tournament. And I mentioned it to you, and that was the first thing you guys did with us, was last year's cornhole tournament, and then you guys did this year too. So tell me how's it gone for you guys as far as being involved in BOMA?
BOMA's been great. So there's, when I started at ISG, after being out of the workforce for 15 years, raising my babies, I I picked 3 organizations to join, for various reasons, and BOMA was one of them. But I love BOMA. I think for networking, it has a ton of value because you're typically networking with a lot of the decision makers, and it's just such a good group of people. It's not an overwhelmingly amount of events or things to keep track of. So you have the monthly luncheon, and then it seems like there's something quarterly, and they're always fun, always really really fun. So I think the monthly lunch meetings are great, a little shorter but good information, and chance to network and all of that. But I love the events, the happy hours and the cornhole, and I'm really looking forward to the golf tournament. So so it's just been great. It's been amazing. And I always some events you always see the same people, but I feel like I'm still always meeting new people with BOMA. So I'm really excited for the golf tournament. I think there's just going to be a great turnout. So
good.
It's gonna be fun for sure.
And tossing a question out there like that is pretty risky, right? I don't know what you're going to say.
Right.
Edit that.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. I'll just chop it out. So I'll pop it out. I'll pop it out.
You'll pop it out.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I love it.
I love it. Well, Sean, I want to toss it over to Sean. And I want you to talk a little bit about, you're involved in a committee with BOMA and you're pretty much a brand new member. We threw you right into it. Well, you volunteered also, but for a committee, and you've been part of that. And that's the programs committee. And now we've got you as a sponsor for the golf tournament. So how are things going? And you're always on the road. Every time I talk to you, you're on the road. So how are things going for you?
Very excited to join BOMA. I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised for you guys being, and I'm going to put this in air quotes, being in Idaho, how active this group is and how well attended it is. This BOMA chapter is very impressive. I joined in May, and then we were right into kind of a summer hiatus a little bit. So I've basically been doing a lot of long distance committee meetings on the program committee, and we're getting excited for the next one coming up 2 weeks after the golf tournament for the spring prep. So I've been very excited that you guys quickly accepted me, quickly put me to work, and didn't just kind of keep me off to the side. So when I said put me to work, you guys actually did do that.
You did. You said
careful what you wish for, right?
Yep. I still remember you came to a BOMA meeting, and I met you face to face at a luncheon, and it was one of the first ones, actually, that maybe the first one that we were back at the 8th and Main building, and we had a discussion. I introduced you to Ted, who is one of our program committee chairs, and off to the races. So they meet once a month, and they plan all the upcoming events. And so the next one is, 2 weeks after golf tournament, we're going to do an emergency preparedness event. And that is going to be something also to behold out in Meridian.
I like how you said earlier, it's going to be a spectacle. That I think that's a good way to characterize it.
You know what? That one's going to be a good one too. At a 10 Mile Crossing, BVA is sponsoring us at the Ameriben building. It's Ameriben something. I can't remember the exact name of the building, but it's out there. It's on our website. We have a whole web page devoted to this now.
The link is now here somewhere. Yeah.
Such a thing. So we're excited about that. And Sean jumped right in. He's like, "What can I do?" And Sean's in Oregon, and travels a ton, right? And comes between Idaho and Oregon a lot. And offered, "Hey, I've got these humongous tents that I can bring out." And so we had to get actual approval from the building to be able to put these up in the parking lot. So it's going to be something. We're going to have some people out there doing demonstrations and first responder type stuff. It's going to be great. So
nice.
Building safety and all that stuff. There's so much more on our website, so don't forget to get on there. So Sean, thank you for that. And apparently we're going to have some sort of something going on at the golf tournament with you. That will be something. Wow.
I am really looking forward to finding out what that's going to be.
It's always a surprise. So one
That's
of the
right.
things that we always talk to our sponsors about is finding ways to make the most of your time out there, right? Finding ways not only for getting things out of BOMA and getting things out of these events, so things you can take with you and take home, and relationships, and business cards, and whoever you meet there, but also what you put into it. So we do have sponsors that start 6 months before this, because there is a little competition between whole sponsors, and we give away a free spot for the following year if yours is the most, if the judges deem yours to be the most creative. And we're not the judges. We have a couple of people who are going to be driving around on a golf cart putting that together. But I guess my question for the two of you is, as you approach an event like this, what do you decide to put into it, and what do you hope to get out of it?
For me, I think, we're all about, we're all about building relationships, so we just want to make it fun, make it memorable. And we're not out there to pitch or, to be salesy. We just want to support a really good organization and help facilitate a great time. So, we're just super excited to be there. I can't wait to see what the other sponsors come up with. I'm gonna have to cruise around and see, but sounds like the competition's pretty fierce. So super, super excited for that. Definitely. Hopefully we have electricity.
Yes, you do.
Okay,
yes,
good.
we checked on that, and yes, you do. We went out there last week and gave our little list of requests to the folks out at Banbury, and they were so amazing to work with. So
good. Glad to hear it.
You'll be all taken care of. Don't you worry.
Hey, good deal.
Good. Sean, what about you? What do you hope to? I know you bring everything. I mean, you're Sean's so eloquent. Like, he's such a good speaker, and look at his face. Very good at just really animated. So what do you hope to put into this and get out of it as well, Sean? Same question.
I believe any business that does anything like this is open for return on investment of actually translating it to some kind of a sale. But obviously, at an event like this, there isn't going to be an actual sale. But when we go back to, as Emily was saying, that we need a relationship. So the end goal, I think, out of this is to create relationships and hopefully to have people remember who you are and why they would call on you. And then hopefully that also translates that when you call on them, they have a memory of what it is that you can provide, and that there's a relationship that begins to be formed there. So this is all about networking and relationships, and we're hoping that when the time comes and opportunities arise in the future, that there is some kind of a memory. So if it's going to be a slip and slide, or if it's going to be cotton candy that creates a memory, that's what we have to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And just getting creative. And I mean, the marketing brain is the marketing brain. It's a unique breed of people that, look at things in a different way from top to bottom and present it to people in a creative way. I'm always blown away by some of the things I see out here as I go from booth to booth and hole to hole, and people are out there and they haul stuff in, furniture, and people are hanging out in like an office. I think it was OEC last year. Literally, you were hanging out in an office on box. Like there was couches, and it was really cool. It was amazing. And then of course, Dillabaz is one we always talk about. Last year we walked into Willy Wonka land at Angel's booth. And I know I kind of have an idea of what they're doing. She sort of has dropped a few little hints, but I can't. It's not my surprise to tell. So I won't.
Right.
I won't. Just come out and see hole number 9. She's always got something going on out there.
Yeah, they've gone crazy for it. I mean, almost as long as I can remember. I mean, it's been 5-8 years at least since they've really, really done it up for sure. I think that doing this is her only job. because what they do, like I think she starts. I think that's all she does.
Seriously,
I
know.
That's how good it is. Like she spends her entire year on this.
Yeah, we love it. She does. You know what?
It's a pretty sweet gig, right?
It is. And one year they had an ice sculpture.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't remember the theme. All I remember is that. It was so cool. Of course, it was probably Olympics. It was probably the Olympic year. She had some ice. I don't know. I don't remember. But it was really, really cool. It was really cool. So make sure you take a trip out to hole number 9. And I do want to say that the golf tournament, as far as players goes, has been sold out since June. But if you want to come out and just hang out in the quad with us and network as people are coming through, if you want to come to the luncheon in the afternoon, or if you want to watch the helicopter golf ball drop somewhere between 2 and 3 o'clock, those are all things that any member can come to, or any one of our colleagues or friends can come out and just hang out with us. We would love to see you. There's a team of volunteers that's going to just be hanging out all day. We would love to see you guys, and we would love to have you out there. So just come. Just come, and you can help out if you want to. You can just watch if you want to. You can go around to the booths if you'd like to see everybody. It's just, this is an event that we just love to see everyone. So
yeah. Well, and to come out and check it out, you honestly don't even have to be a BOMA member. If you're, if you're watching this and you're interested, you keep hearing about BOMA, about this golf tournament and all the other stuff that we do, and you're interested, just come check it out. Sometime between 7 a.m. and 2 p.m., 3 p.m., we'll be there. Come check it out. We'll all be there, mingling around, and you can talk to some people and probably meet some cool people and learn a little bit about BOMA.
Yep. And that's next Thursday, the 8th at Banbury Golf Course in Meridian.
Thursday, the 8th. Not only is it already September, but the golf tournament is less than a week away. That is so crazy.
So crazy. Well, you guys, thank you for coming on and talking about your companies and what you're going to be planning for the BOMA Golf Tournament. We are so excited about it. I mean, this is what I sort of live, eat, and breathe golf tournament for probably 4 or 5 months out of the year, and then it's symposium time, and then it's cornhole tournament time. So, I guess that this is what I do all year, right? Are these
right? It's a pretty sweet gig, yeah.
It is pretty sweet. Talking to people behind the scenes, it's a little chaotic.
A lot of work.
But out here, we just want it to be fun and valuable. We want your membership to be of value, and your association, even if you're not a member, with BOMA, to be of value for yourself professionally and personally. So come on out. We'd love to see you.
Absolutely. All right, Emily, Sean, thank you so much. Either of you have any parting words or anything else you want to say before we go?
Yeah, I'd like one of you to give me a call after we're all done with this. I have a few follow-up questions.
Yes,
Perfect.
sir.
You got it.
Will do.
And there's still tickets available for the ball drop?
Yes. In fact, there's a link that we will put right here.
Here's somewhere. Yeah.
Here's somewhere. And you can get in and buy those. And there's some prizes for people who get closest to the pin on that 18th fairway. But you know what? We also have 2 really amazing charities that we're supporting, and there's links to those, so you can get in there and look at those. I met one of the ladies from TIP this week. That's the trauma intervention charity, and that charity is amazing. You need to learn more about it, and just go in and buy as many as you want. We're going to be dropping lots of them.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody. If I don't see you before Thursday, we'll see you on Thursday.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.